Your heart doesn't have to fail you after 60. I'm going to share something that most doctors won't tell you until it's too late. The habits you start today could literally add a decade to your life. And the best part? None of them require expensive medications or complicated procedures. Here's what shocked me when I started researching this topic. Most heart disease in people over 60 is completely preventable. We're talking about 80% of cases. That means 8 out of 10 people suffering from heart problems could have avoided them entirely. But here's the problem. The medical system waits until something goes wrong before they act. They wait for the heart attack. They wait for the stroke. They wait for the diagnosis. By then, the damage is already done. So what if we flip the script? What if we started protecting our hearts before problems appear? That's exactly what I'm going to show you today. These 7 habits are backed by decades of research, and they work for people in their 60s, 70s, and beyond. Let's start with the most powerful habit of all. Movement. Not exercise. Not grueling workouts. Just simple, consistent movement throughout your day. Here's why this matters so much for your heart. When you move your body, even gently, your heart has to pump blood faster. This strengthens the heart muscle over time. It's like doing bicep curls for your heart. But here's the critical part that most people miss. You don't need intense exercise to get these benefits. A study from the Journal of the American Heart Association followed 10,000 people over 60 for 15 years. Those who walked just 30 minutes a day had a 35% lower risk of heart disease. 30 minutes. That's it. Not running marathons. Not lifting heavy weights. Just walking. But it gets even better. The same study found that breaking up that 30 minutes into 3 10-minute walks was just as effective. You could walk to your mailbox in the morning. Take a stroll around your yard after lunch. Walk around the block after dinner. Same benefits. Now let's talk about something that might surprise you. Sleep quality matters more for your heart than sleep quantity. Most people think they need 8 hours of sleep. But research shows that sleep quality trumps sleep duration every single time. When you sleep poorly, your body releases stress hormones like cortisol. These hormones cause inflammation in your blood vessels. Over time, this inflammation damages your arteries and increases your risk of heart attack and stroke. Poor sleep is literally aging your heart faster. So how do you improve sleep quality? First, make your bedroom completely dark. Even small amounts of light can disrupt your sleep cycles. Cover your windows. Turn off all electronic devices. Your room should be pitch black. Second, keep your bedroom cool. Research shows that the ideal temperature for sleep is between 60 and 67 degrees Fahrenheit. When your body temperature drops slightly, it signals your brain that it's time to sleep. A cool room helps this process. Third, establish a consistent sleep schedule. Go to bed at the same time every night. Wake up at the same time every morning. Yes, even on weekends. Your body craves consistency. When you give it a regular schedule, your sleep quality improves dramatically. Now here's a habit that most people overlook completely. Managing stress isn't just about feeling better. It's about protecting your heart from real, physical damage. Chronic stress is one of the biggest risk factors for heart disease in people over 60. When you're stressed, your body goes into fight or flight mode. Your heart rate increases. Your blood pressure rises. Your blood vessels constrict. This is fine for short periods. But when stress becomes chronic, these changes become permanent. Your heart is constantly working harder than it should. The solution isn't to eliminate stress. That's impossible. The solution is to give your body regular breaks from stress. This is where practices like meditation, deep breathing, or even simple relaxation techniques come in. Just 10 minutes a day can make a massive difference. Let me give you a specific technique that works incredibly well. It's called box breathing. Breathe in for 4 counts. Hold for 4 counts. Breathe out for 4 counts. Hold for 4 counts. Repeat this cycle for 5 minutes. This simple practice lowers your heart rate, reduces blood pressure, and calms your nervous system. Moving on to nutrition. You've probably heard that diet matters for heart health. But most advice is too complicated or too restrictive. Let me simplify it for you. Focus on adding good foods rather than eliminating bad foods. Start by adding more omega-3 fatty acids to your diet. These are found in fatty fish like salmon, mackerel, and sardines. Omega-3s reduce inflammation in your blood vessels, lower triglycerides, and decrease your risk of irregular heartbeats. Aim for 2 servings of fatty fish per week. Next, increase your fiber intake. Fiber helps lower cholesterol levels and stabilizes blood sugar. Both of these factors directly impact your heart health. Good sources include oats, beans, lentils, and vegetables. Try to get at least 25 grams of fiber per day. Here's something that might surprise you. Adding nuts to your diet can significantly reduce your heart disease risk. A large study published in the New England Journal of Medicine found that people who ate nuts daily had a 29% lower risk of heart disease. Just a small handful each day makes a difference. Now let's talk about something controversial. Salt. You've been told to avoid salt your entire life. But recent research shows the picture is more complicated. Yes, excessive salt can raise blood pressure in some people. But moderate salt intake is actually fine for most people over 60. The key is to avoid processed foods, which contain hidden salt in massive quantities. When you cook at home using fresh ingredients, you can use salt in moderation without any problems. Focus on eliminating packaged foods, fast food, and restaurant meals. These are the real culprits. Social connection is another critical factor that most people ignore. Loneliness and social isolation increase your risk of heart disease by 29%. That's comparable to smoking or obesity. Your heart literally suffers when you're isolated from others. Why does this happen? When you're socially connected, your body produces less stress hormones. Your blood pressure stays lower. Your immune system functions better. All of these factors protect your heart. The solution is simple. Make social connection a priority. Call a friend once a week. Join a local club or group. Volunteer in your community. Attend religious services if that's meaningful to you. The specific activity doesn't matter. What matters is regular, meaningful interaction with other people. Here's a habit that takes just 5 minutes but provides massive benefits. Regular blood pressure monitoring at home. Most people only check their blood pressure at doctor's visits. But this gives you an incomplete picture of your heart health. Blood pressure fluctuates throughout the day. It rises when you're stressed. It drops when you're relaxed. A single reading at the doctor's office doesn't tell you much. But when you check your blood pressure regularly at home, you get a complete picture of your cardiovascular health. Buy a simple home blood pressure monitor. Check your pressure at the same time each day. Keep a log of your readings. This information is incredibly valuable for your doctor. It helps them make better decisions about your treatment. And it helps you see how your lifestyle changes are affecting your heart health. Finally, let's talk about something that ties all of these habits together. Consistency matters more than perfection. You don't need to do everything perfectly. You just need to do something consistently. Small actions, repeated daily, create massive results over time. Think about it this way. Walking 30 minutes a day doesn't seem like much. But over a year, that's 182 hours of heart-healthy movement. Over 5 years, that's 912 hours. That's the equivalent of walking from New York to Los Angeles. Small actions add up. The same principle applies to all of these habits. One good night of sleep won't transform your heart health. But a year of quality sleep will. One serving of salmon won't lower your cholesterol. But eating fatty fish twice a week for months will. Consistency is everything. Here's what I want you to do right now. Don't try to implement all 7 habits at once. That's overwhelming and it rarely works. Instead, pick one habit. Just one. Master it for 30 days. Then add another habit. Build slowly and sustainably. Maybe you start with a 30-minute daily walk. Or maybe you focus on improving your sleep quality first. Perhaps you begin by adding fatty fish to your diet twice a week. The specific starting point doesn't matter. What matters is that you start. Remember, your heart doesn't care how old you are. It responds to how you treat it. These 7 habits work for people in their 60s, 70s, 80s, and beyond. Age is not a barrier to improving your heart health. The only barrier is inaction. Your heart has been beating for you every single day of your life. It's pumped millions of gallons of blood through your body. It's kept you alive through countless challenges. Now it's your turn to take care of it. These 7 habits are your roadmap. Follow them consistently, and you'll add years to your life and life to your years.